welcome to Geeking Out with Mellymel. I'm Melissa. Today I am bringing you a video that I had been working on for a very long time. This is my ginormous pin haul from the 20th anniversary of pin trading virtual event. This event took place online in November of 2020. This is the very first time that Disney hosts a pin trading event online or virtually. Now this is because, you know, we've been living some crazy times, so the in-person event that Disney typically hosts in Epcot was not able to happen because of social distancing and things like that. So Disney tried doing a virtual event, and the cost for the event was $50 per person, and what that included was just really a chance to be able to purchase these pins, which were exclusive to the event, and you had access to their website, which had some interactive features. Now today, not only am I going to show you pins, but I'm also going to show you the magic band that was exclusive to the event. So without further ado, let's see some pins. All right. So Disney had the merchandise catalog online. I'm gonna try to link the link down below so that you can take a look at some of the merchandise or some of the pins that were available through the event. So the very first item from their catalog was the magic band, which I have right here. The cost for the magic band was $34.99. This was a limited edition magic band, and as you can see, the box is really nicely themed. So let me go ahead and open the box. Now magic bands are highly collectible. Now just like pins, we have a lot of people that collect magic bands. So this magic band was limited edition of 760. So let's take a closer look. And it says celebrating 20 years of Disney pins. And on the side, we have different versions of Mickey or Mickey throughout the years. Now these magic bands tend to have a special effect once you put the magic band against the magic band terminals at the parks. I have not tried this magic band. I'm not saying that all limited edition magic bands have a special effect, but I want to say that a lot of them do, but I haven't had a chance to try this out. So if you have tried it out, or if you know if it makes a special noise, definitely let me know in the comments down below. All right, so I am trying to go in order of the items that are listed in the catalog. The next item that we got from the catalog was item number 5, and this was from the Progression series. Item number 5 was yesterday. On the catalog, it says that the pins from this series, the Progression series, showcase the stages in which pins are made. The first pin in this series, yesterday, features the original art style of Mickey Mouse and his friends as seen in the original cartoons from the Walt Disney Company. The retail price of this pin was $19.99, and as you can see, each item is labeled with their assigned number on the catalog. So as you can see, the back of this pin, the little baggie, it says number 5. And here's a better look at the pin. As you can see, the backer card is exclusive to the 20th anniversary of pin trading event, and all the pins from the event will have that green gem at the bottom, and this is a hinged pin. And here's the back of the pin. This pin is limited edition of 750. It also says yesterday on the back. And at the bottom, it has the logo for the 20th anniversary of pin trading. All right, so item number 5 was yesterday. Item number 6 is today. And this is the today pin. On the catalog, it says second in the series are the characters of the new hit animated series Disney DuckTales. Scrooge and the gang represent today in this Progression series pin, and this pin is also limited edition of 750, and the retail price was $19.99. And here we have a closer look. As you can see, that green emerald is at the very bottom of the pin. This is another hinged pin. And just like with the other pin, we see the progression. So here we have the base mold. Here we have the filled but not polished yet pin, or the unpolished pin. And here we have the fully polished and finished pin. And here we have the back of the pin, again limited edition of 750. And it does say today on the back. And item number 7 from the progression series is tomorrow. So I have the pin right here. And the retail price was $19.99. And here we have a closer look at the pin. On the catalog page, it says third in the progression series are the characters of tomorrow. The Walt Disney Company continues to grow, and this pin represents some of the new characters that are now part of our Disney family. And here's a closer look at the pin. So here we have Mickey, we have Woody from Toy Story, we have Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy, and we have BB-8 from Star Wars. And again, this is a hinge pin. We have the mold, we have the filled but not polished pin, which is the second pin in this hinge pin. And the last pin would be the finished and polished version of the pin. And actually, this third pin is not a limited edition of 750. This third pin is actually limited edition of 800. And on the back, it says tomorrow. And something really cool about that bottom pin is that not only does it have the pin trading logo, but it also has Marvel's logo and Star Wars logo on the back. Next pin I'm going to show you is item number 9 in the catalog for the event. This pin is part of the Extra series, and item number 9 features 2005 to 2009. So for the extra pins, it says, over the past 20 years, we have had many Disney pin events. The Extra series highlights a memorable event within each 5-year period and pairs a lithograph with a pin to commemorate that year's event. So for this one, we got item number 9 and item number 11. So let's look at item number 9 first. And again, that one features 2005 to 2009. So this is the pin right here. So it comes in this really nice bag. And as you can see, it has a little lithograph in the back that looks like a newspaper. And the pin is actually right here. The retail price for this was $17.99. Now on the catalog, on the website, it says, representing 2005 through 2009, this Extra series pin commemorates the 2006 event. It all started with Walt. In honor of Walt Disney, this pin was limited edition of 750. So we're actually going to go ahead and open this pin. As you can see, I have not opened this pin just yet. So we're going to take it out of the bag. I think that the packaging is really nice for these pins. I think that the green certainly pops. And this is the lithograph right here. And on the back, it's just really a plain card. You can see the 2 rubber backings for the pin. And it, again, it looks like a little newspaper. And this is a close-up of the pin. And here's the back of the pin, again, limited edition of 750. So next we're going to see item number 11. So the catalog says item number 11, 2015 through 2019. And it says, representing 2015 through 2019, this Extra series pin celebrates Walt Disney's animation celebration from 2015. This event was one of the artist's favorites because it honored the animation history that we all know and love. So I'm gonna go ahead and open the bag so that we can take a closer look at the lithograph that is inside with the pin. Now, they did have a pin trading event in 2018, also called Animation Celebration. And here we have the lithograph. Again, it looks like a newspaper, hence Extra. And here's a closer look at the pin. And again, we see that green emerald at the bottom of the pin. And this pin was limited edition of 750. Now I think that both of these pins are really nicely priced. I mean, they do come with a lithograph, limited edition of $7.50, and they're only $17.99. So I think these were actually a great deal. Now the next pins I am going to show you are part of the storybook series. I want to say that they had a lot of really nice pins for this event, but the storybook series were definitely one of my favorites. From that series, I actually got 4 pins. So the first pin I am going to show you is actually Robin Hood. As you can see, the case looks like a book. Retail price for this pin was $29.99. And on the inside, it reveals Robin Hood's silhouette. And you can also see the pin, which is so pretty. I love that the colors are so vibrant. And the back of the pin is a golden color, limited edition of 500. This is actually item number 14. I totally skipped number 13, but I'm going to show you number 13 right after this pin. Number 13 is actually my favorite pin from all these pins. So this was item number 13. I was just so excited that somehow I completely missed it. So Robin Hood was 14 and Beauty and the Beast was number 13. As you can see, we still have that case that looks like a little book. And we have that sleeve right here that says 20th anniversary of pin trading. I'm just gonna remove that. And here you can see how gorgeous the cover is. Again, this is another limited edition of 500, $29.99 was the retail price. And as we open the case, it reveals Belle and Beast's silhouette and the pin. This is a gorgeous pin. It is a pin-on-pin design. As some of you guys might know, Beauty and the Beast is my favorite Disney movie, and I absolutely love this pin. We have Belle reading a book, and then you have Beast in the back, Cogsworth, and Lumiere. And here we have the back of the pin, golden color, limited edition of 500. And continuing with the storybook series, we have item number 17, which is bed knobs and broomsticks. This pin was also limited edition of 500, retail price $29.99. And here we have a closer look at the pin. And the back of this pin is actually silver, and again, it is a limited edition of 500. Here we have item number 18, which features one of my favorite Disney movies, which is Hocus Pocus. So when I saw this was in the catalog, I had to put it on my RSP or random selection process list, and that's what allowed me to be able to get this pin. So basically, because these pins were limited edition, everybody had to submit their dream sheet or RSP, and then basically we would go into a lottery, and then Disney will let you know which pin you were able to buy from the list of the pins that you submitted to them. So what I saw, again, this was in the catalog, I needed to make sure I put this on my list, and luckily I was able to get it. So here we have the cover of the book, which is the case for this pin. It kind of looks like the spell book that the witches, the Sanderson witches or Sanderson sisters, used in the movie. Even though it doesn't have this stitching like the book, it certainly reminds me of the spell book. And when you open the book, it's pretty simple on the inside. And here we have a closer look at the pin. This pin actually reminds me of a pin that Loungefly released not too long ago. You know that Loungefly has been releasing weekly pins every Tuesday on their website. They are mini jumbo pins. So they released a pin that was really similar to this one, which I also ordered because I do love Hocus Pocus. And again, this pin was limited edition of 500, $29.99. For item number 20, we have the Recollections trading card and pin. So it's kind of like a mystery pin because the bags came like this. As you can see, I haven't opened them just yet. And inside that bag, we'll find a trading card and a pin. The catalog says, pins are not the only things we love to trade, but trading cards have been collectible for almost a century. Now, for the first time, we present a Disney pin trading card. This series comes with a trading card to represent the past event that the pin was inspired by. All pins are additions to their event mystery collections. So this mystery pin collection with the trading card is going to represent the different pin trading events we've had. So for example, we had the Pixar Party pin trading event. Of course, we had Fairy Tales back in 2019. The Pixar event was in 2016. We also had the Love is an Adventure pin event, which was in 2017. And in 2018, we had Animation Celebration. Now in 2015, we had the Generation D pin event. In 2014, we had the Animation Gala. In 2008, we had the Pin Trading University. And in 2013, we had 13. So these are all the possible pin trading cards and pins that we would see in the bag. So I haven't opened them, but we kind of filled them out, my husband and I. So we have some guesses as to what they could be. We feel like this one right here could be Fairy Tales. So basically this would be an extra pin to add to the mystery pin set from those events. So each pin trading event will have a mystery pin set while you have chasers and things like that. So these pins will be additions to those mystery pins. Now we have been to Animation Celebration, Fairy Tales, and now we attended the 20th anniversary of pin trading virtually. So I'm curious to see what we got. We actually have 4 of these baggies right here, and we filled them all out, so we have some guesses as to what they could be. So I put Fairy Tales here because I feel like hopefully inside this bag we'll have the Fairy Tales trading card and pin, because this would be a nice addition to the mystery pin set, which I was actually able to complete. But let me stop talking and let's open some bags. So the retail price for all of these baggies was $19.99. It comes with just one trading card and pin inside. And again, my guess is that this should be the Fairy Tales completer. So let's see. We were wrong. So this pin trading card and pin celebrate the event that took place in 2015. This was Generation D. And here's the back of the card. This is Recollections, which is the name of this pin set. And this is a closer look at the pin, which features Figment. And this is a limited release. All right, so we have the second baggie right here. Our guess was that this is the pin trading card and pin for the Love is an Adventure event. So let's go ahead and open it and see. Yeah, we were completely wrong. This was for the 2008 event, Pin Trading University. And here's a closer look at the pin, which features Goofy. And again, this is a limited release. All right, so we are on to the third bag. Our guess for this one was Pixar. So let's see what we get once we open this baggie. Hopefully we are wrong. We were actually right for this one. And this pin trading event took place in 2016. And here's a closer look at the pin. And again, limited release. Okay, so this is the last bag from the Recollections pin with trading card. Our guess for this one was the 13 event. So let's see. And we were right. And this pin trading card and pin feature Madame Medusa. And here's a closer look at the pin. So item number 21 was actually the mystery pin set for the event. This pin set features 14 pins, and I actually unboxed these pins in a separate video, so I'm gonna link that video right here so that you can check out my mystery pin unboxing from the 20th anniversary of pin trading. Okay. So now we're going to move on to the big boys. Now we're going to see some jumbo pins. Next pin I'm going to show you is item number 23. And this is actually a Disneyland Resort jumbo pin. It was a limited edition of 1,000. and the retail price was $109.99. But oh my goodness, look at this pin. I mean, even the packaging is so nice. It has those green colors for the event, and on the back it says limited edition of 1,000. Again, retail price $109.99. And here we have a closer look. I think this jumbo pin is amazing. It's so pretty. It's really heavy too. It says Disneyland at the very top, and it has a lot of our favorite characters there. We have Sleeping Beauty, we have Tinkerbell, we have my girl Jessica Rabbit. I mean, of course, I needed to have this pin. We see the castle on the back. And here's a look at the back of the pin. As you can see, it comes with a stand on the back, so that way if you wish to display your pin on a table or a shelf, you can. Okay, the next pin we're going to see is another big boy, another jumbo pin. This is item number 24. And number 24 is the Walt Disney World Resort pin. This pin is actually a limited edition of 300, and it is $124.99, so $125. But this is the pin right here. Another beautiful, the case is really pretty too. I love that it's clear here so you can easily see the pin, and it's just so pretty. And here we have the back, again, limited edition of 300. So let's go ahead and take him out of the box so we can get a closer look. And look at this gorgeous pin. This is Walt Disney World at the very top. And we see Cinderella, Figment, we see the Evil Queen, we see Goofy, we see Buzz and Woody. Stitch is there, so cute, with Figment and Cinderella, and of course the Cinderella castle. Oh my goodness. And just like the Disneyland jumbo pin, it also comes with a stand on the back in case you wish to display your pin on a shelf. But of course, you can also just put it on a pin board because it does have 2 pin posts at the very top. Now, these jumbo pins are quite heavy, so you definitely want to make sure that wherever you put it, it's quite secure so it doesn't fall off your pin board or doesn't fall from your shelf if you're going to display it like that. Okay, so now I am going to show you item number 26 in the catalog. Number 26 is the Walt Disney World Castle Collection box set. This box set was limited edition of 250, and it was also a bit on the pricier side. It was $119.99, so $120, but oh my goodness, this pin set is so amazing, and I love castles, so when I saw this on the list, I knew that I had to try to get it. And again, it is a limited edition of 250. And here we have a closer look at the pins. These pins are just so gorgeous. They have a pin-on-pin design. And this is the final pin from the box set. Okay, so we are down to the final 2 pins from the catalog that I got. Now, these are item number 34 and 35. If you guys remember, back in 2020, one of the pins that were released at the parks were the pins for the 20th anniversary of pin trading. So basically, we were getting all these pieces to form a puzzle or like a bigger set or pin. And these are the completer pins to those pins that we were collecting, which are right here. Number 34 is actually the center piece, which is the logo. This pin is limited edition of 4,000, retail price $17.99. And the only way to get this final piece was by attending the pin event. So this is the only way that you could get this final piece to put in the center. And here's a closer look. Here is item number 35, which was the last piece of the puzzle. This is a hinge pin, and this last pin features Donald Duck. This pin was also $17.99 and also a limited edition of 4,000. So this is the completed set. So we have all the pins that were released through 2020, plus the centerpiece that we just got, and the Donald Duck piece. And those were all the pins that I purchased from the event. But with the event, we did get free pins. So we got a welcome pin, which is actually right here. And we also got a goodbye pin, which is right here. And here's a closer look at the welcome pin. It features Mickey. This pin was limited edition of 2,000. Now, as you can see, it comes with an extra pin. So you can actually remove that tiny pin, which says 20 for the 20th anniversary of pin trading. And this is the goodbye pin. Now this goodbye pin is also limited edition of 2,000, and you can actually put this pin on the welcome pin on Mickey's hand. And here we have Mickey, and now it has the goodbye pin in his hand. Something cool about the goodbye pin is that it hints at what the new pin trading event is going to be. This year's pin trading event is going to be villains versus heroes. And that's it, you guys. This was a bit of a longer video, but as you guys saw, I had tons of pins to show you. Let me know in the comments down below which pin out of the ones that I showed you was your favorite. Let me know if you've been to a Disney pin trading event before. Let me know if you're considering going to the pin trading event this year. And as usual, if you love the things that I talk about, definitely subscribe, comment, like, and hit that notification bell so that you can keep winking out with me.